Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my live stream. It is Wednesday, the 21st? Or is it 22nd? No, it's 21st. It's Bozo Net night tonight on 144-240 Upper Sideband here in Southern California. I'll probably be participating in that tonight. Sorry, I got something in my throat here. Throat's a little dry. I've been running the AC all day. It's been kind of warm out my way. Anyways, you know what? I don't even have my radio on, which is it's kind of crazy. So let me make sure I got everything going here. I just kind of like flipped on, and I was running some tests. The way I get some stuff off my screen to the stream from another computer. So it doesn't look like anybody's watching quite yet. But let's get to some radio here. If I can get something working here. There we go. Let's see, make sure. Yep. And if I go here, 67676. Oops, sorry. That looks like it's in sync. All right. Let's see what's going on the radio here. 144-250 right now.
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf monitoring. And hanging out.
Not a whole lot of action already here on the radio. Looks like I got this not centered. We got nobody watching anyways. But I try to be good. Try to be perfect about it. All right. So I'm just going to sit here and wait and see if somebody pops on here. Unfortunately, I don't have HF capabilities at this point in time. I do have a TS2000 sitting here doing nothing, but it's not working on the HD side, which I'm trying to get rid of. This is Greg, K6EGG from the city of Chino. Now, this is the first time I've come on and nobody's watching. Very, very surprised here. But I somebody gets on frequency here. I'll try again.
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring 146520. City of Chino, 2 miles north of the Chino Airport.
Hey, anybody watching in the chat, jump in and say hi. Nobody's on frequency right now, so I'm just going to be sitting here talking to myself. Or the few, it looks like there's one now. I was up to 4 there for a second, viewers. This is Greg, K6EGG from the City of Chino.
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring 144 250 upper sideband. Anybody out on frequency?
Anybody watching right now on YouTube? We're also on Twitch as well. My Call Letters, Twitch at My Call Letters or / Pretty quiet evening. Yep, I'm watching from London, Ontario, Canada, which I've been there before. Actually, I have a lot of family up that direction. My dad was born in Canada. Spent a little bit of time up there working as well.
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring. Anybody out there on frequency?
Kind of quiet out here today. So I'm going to go over to 2 meter call frequency. See who's out here.
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring 146-520, City of Chino. Try one more time. Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring 146-520. Anybody out there on frequency by chance just listening in?
Man, it is dead as a doornail today. Got David, though, watching up in Canada. Usually it's not this quiet. I'm very surprised. So I'm going to go back to our normal frequency. There is a Bozo Net check-in on upper sideband in a few minutes. I wouldn't say a few minutes, in 30 minutes. So hopefully more people will be on radio after that. There's also Ham Radio Nation going on, so maybe some people are watching that right now, which we could tune into here.
What is it that makes them head and shoulders above? And a lot of times it comes down to almost like comes down to two generally. And from what the judges have told me, it's really hard to pick between two. It's like there's maybe one or two little tiny thing that makes the difference. So the most information you can give, the better it is for your nominee.
All right. Well, we can't wait to find out. Dang it.
I can't either. I'm excited.
All right. So we're just kind of tuning in briefly to Ham Nation there. That's also on YouTube. I'll bring that down there. Bring up the feed. I don't even know if I'm legally allowed to do that, but those are a great group of people out there. I believe that's Josh that's kind of heading that live stream tonight on the Ham Radio Crash Course channel. Maybe everybody's watching TV or eating dinner right now, but I'm going to definitely leave the stream up and let it go for here a little bit, see if anybody else pops up, and I'll be back in about 29 minutes, but the stream will be going here. So just want to leave it on the background maybe, and hopefully get a little more action going here in the next couple minutes. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Russia and the North. The company's announcement on social media set off a wave of speculation about the new location, especially on Instagram, where the company wrote, "We're not telling yet. We're open to suggestions." The closest ham radio outlet to Florida is in Atlanta, Georgia. The company, which calls itself the world's largest supplier of amateur radio equipment, is also known for shipping internationally. In other business news, the Dayton Daily News reports that Sandy Mendelson, founder of the legendary Ohio electronics retail store Mendelson's Liquidation Outlet, died on July 3rd at age 77. The downtown Dayton location, which was for decades a magnet for local and visiting hams, especially during Hamvention, closed its doors in late 2019. Its 8-story building was sold to a Columbus, Ohio developer.
Newsline anchor Jim Dameron, N8 TMW.
Hello, everybody watching the stream. All two of you, looks like right now. It's about 5 till 7 here in Southern California. For those of you familiar with Southern California ham radio, that is almost time for the Bozonet time. That's on upper sideband on 144.240. I believe Pat W6PMD will be leading the way on this as the net controller tonight. This should be popping up actually now in about 7 minutes. I apologize. So we're going to be tuning into this and hopefully get a hold of some people on 144.270 after that. So this is great. K6EGG.
show the road. This is W6TMD. Want to make sure the frequency is clear for the bozo net. Nothing heard. This is the Wednesday night edition of the 2-meter bozo net. And we run this between 7 and 8 o'clock on 2-meter sideband, 144.240. I'm in Delta Mike 13, about 20 miles south of Riverside. I can go horizontal or vertical either way. I usually leave it on the beam antenna. So looking to the west and rotate ourselves back around to the east and catch Lake Havasu, Arizona area. So if we miss you on the first go-around, just keep trying. We'll catch you on the second time we head around the horn here. So with that said, is there any emergency traffic that need this frequency? Nothing heard. How about any low power or mobile stations? Low power or mobile stations want to check in or? All right, nothing heard. I am looking west from VM13 out over Orange County area, up the coast, up towards, I don't know, maybe Corona Del Mar, Newport Beach, from here, maybe up into Long Beach area. Anybody want to check in?
Bozo 19.
Bozo 19, got you in there. Nice and early tonight, Tim. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, Pat. Yeah, I'm vertically polarized, but doesn't matter. You're Q5 here, good signal. And thanks for running the net there, over.
Yeah, you bet, Tim. Thanks for being there and all that you do. Appreciate it.
All righty, 73.
You got 19 in there. Who else we have while I'm looking in this direction? This is W6TMD. My name is Pat, Papa Alpha Tango.
496.
845. Okay, I got two of you in there. I got first one I heard was, I believe, 496. Let me go down the dial here and get you logged into the book. Let's see, 496. I should remember everybody by now, but that's Joe. How you doing?
Doing great here. Thank you for running the net. Cooling off here in Long Beach, so and they're bombing into like 30 over 9. Go ahead.
Oh, good deal. Now, you run vertical or horizontal?
Vertical.
Okay, I was going to say, let me put my vertical. I'm going to see what you sound like. I hear you both ways, so let me listen to you on vertical.
Yeah, okay. W6MYN 496.
Okay, yeah, you're S7 on my vertical too, so yeah, big difference. All right, thanks for being there, Joe. Appreciate it.
All right, have a good evening.
All right, and I heard 845. I believe that's Alex over in Long Beach.
845 here in Long Beach, and Lakewood Village is a solid. All is well here. Nothing to report, just checking into the net. I'm back over to you there, Pat, in K6EGG.
Well, I hope you guys are cooling off down there on the coast. We were high 90s here today, so not exactly refreshing. No, I remember summers being, 90, 100 degrees out here for a week or two, and then you'd get a 4 or 5 days break. But, man, we haven't had a break in weeks now, so everything's drying up around here.
Well, with all these monsoon storms that are happening, you should have something out there. It's raining across the country, isn't it?
Yeah, I know it. Now, we're not getting anything where we are. We're, not close enough to the beach to catch any of it and not close enough to the desert. Once in a while, we'll get them out here, but when we get anything like that, it's usually in August, maybe September, but we'll hope for the best. Yeah, the well is not liking it, so we had to cut way, way, way back on the watering here. Just had let it replenish a little bit after a broken water pipe.
Well, okay, QSL. If you're working handy and your cows are dry, we should get you out.
Certainly will, Alex. Thanks for being there. Who else we got while I'm looking this direction?
885.
885. Well, not too far away from 845, so let me pull you up here on the board here. I should put my glasses on when I do this, Tony. I'm just not as young as I used to be.
No problem, Pat. Thanks for doing the net here in Garden Grove on the west side. Temperature got to maybe upper 80s, So it's not as hot as other parts of the Southland, but I'm still home, relaxing, staying inside in the air conditioning, trying to just take it easy. So I hope you are well, KN6KYD.
Yeah, I sure am, Tony. Thanks for asking. Everything's so far so good over here in this end, so thanks for being there. I went to my vertical to pick you up. You come in pretty good like that on the vertical. The last three callers were about the same. So thanks for being there, and thanks for supporting the net.
Roger. Sending you to you. By the way, your signal is really good. 5-9 here. KN6KYD.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, when I'm looking this way already, let's see, Santa Barbara, let me see, that's about 290 degrees, so let me come up here just a little bit. How about Santa Barbara? Lee or Joe, you guys up there, Steve, any of you want to check in? Let me go to the beam antenna. This is W6PMD looking towards Santa Barbara on the beam antenna. You guys up there ready to check in? I know we're a little early looking your direction, but I figured while I'm making the swing here, we'll give a holler towards Santa Barbara or Marina Del Rey or Hacienda Heights. Who else we got out there?
142 in Hacienda Heights.
Nah, I knew that would drag you out of the woodwork. How you doing, Sam?
I'm pretty good there. But signals seem to be, I don't know, just me or signals seem to be down today.
Yeah, I think you're right there. Yeah, I've got the beam not on you by any means. You're about 40 degrees off, but yeah, everybody seems a little bit weaker tonight. I'm going to the beam to pick them up, so who knows? You know, yeah, signals are weird. You can't see them, and I don't trust anything I can't see.
I don't blame you. Yeah, well, that means you never put your glasses on, huh?
Exactly. Well, I did, and now I've got just bigger blurs on the screen.
All right, man. Well, thanks for doing the net. Appreciate it. 73. Bozo 142 K6EGG Hacienda Heights.
Take care, Sam. Thanks for being there. All right, one more call for Santa Barbara, or we'll come back later. One more call for Santa Barbara, W6PMD. Number 31, Lee, boy, got you in there about 2x2. A little early for this distance, but we got you logged in. How are you doing? Well, thank you for the S5. Yeah, we were just talking here, me and Sim, about how the signals appear to be a little weaker this evening, but I'm putting out about 185 watts right now and on that beam antenna. Good to hear you out there. I thought maybe I could catch you guys on the early rotation here, so I'm glad I picked you up. You heard the other traffic up your way, maybe Joe or Steve possibly? 649. Okay, Lee, you just faded away on me. You just totally faded away. I heard you say something about Joe doesn't have his radio on, so I'll keep looking this direction for another minute. Who else we have up on this direction? I'm looking towards Santa Barbara from near Lake Elsinore. Anybody up the coast there while we're looking this direction? Was that 615? 664. Oh, yeah, Greg, yeah. I do have you kind of on the bounce on the side there a little bit. How you doing? Conditions don't seem the best this evening, so we'll see how the net goes. It might fan out here in a little while. You know, it's still hour and a half before sundown around here, so not the best conditions for this type of radio work. But thanks for being there. Hang around for a while. Maybe you can pick up some of the San Diego guys for us. 25. Lee, thanks. Nice to hear you again, W6QIS. And Greg, I'll break with you and go to 825. I heard 825 in there. Daniel, how you doing?
Very good, very good. I hope you're doing well this evening. And that San Diego station was like 10 over 9 here. It's a very strong signal here tonight.
Yeah, I tell you, well, you guys are both on the coast down there, I think, so you got that ground wave going.
Yeah, he was booming in here. Very strong signal from San Diego. Anyway, just checking in. Hope you folks are having a good week, and I'll be standing by 825 and 6SQX. Thanks.
You betcha, Daniel. All right, I'm going to move the antenna a little bit here around to the right, and kind of looking up over Los Angeles area now from Riverside area. Anybody else in this area want to check in?
64940.
All right, Jim, I got you in there, 740. Hang on to, I think there's another station.
649.
Okay, 649, I got you, and the station with the 7. Wow, 247. Well, let me pick you up first here before we lose the path there. Man, oh man, you're louder than you were a couple of weeks ago. Good to hear you out there, Ben. Well, you know, in the summertime, it can be a little nasty. I've been up there several times in the summertime, and you know when you're coming into town, you can smell the sulfur and the cow dung. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. That's when we used to go there. We used to go to Buck Owens Crystal Palace. Our motorcycle club went there every year, and we just have ourselves a grand old time, I'll tell you. But man, by the time we got there, we were down to, you know, the leathers were off, and we were down to T-shirts, and couldn't wait to jump in that pool. Oh, you bet. Yeah, we haven't been out there in quite a while, but thank you for the invitation. Appreciate it, Ben. All right, I'll break with the N7WSR, and let's see, 649 KG6YTZ. Kenneth over in Temple City. How you doing? That kind of sounds like my golf game. You know, if I broke 100, it'd be time for a party. Yeah, you know, it's a fun game my buddy used to play with. His back started giving him lots of troubles, and he had to quit, so that kind of blew the whole thing for everybody. So, anyway, thanks for being there, and appreciate it, Kenneth, and let me rotate a little bit more around here to the right. And see, I'm looking up the Central Valley now a little bit more. Anybody else want to check in before we turn it over to Lake Havasu? Nothing heard in that direction. All right, let me look up towards Lone Pine. Looking towards Lone Pine right now. K6MWK, maybe around this evening, John. right, hang on, 198, 626, got you in there. Little flutter on the signal there, but 5 by 5, John. You guys still cooking hot up there? Well, I know what you mean, yeah. We rode our motorcycles to Milwaukee in 2003 and gone through Nebraska and Iowa. Holy mackerel, the humidity, high 90s heat and 90% humidity. Thought I was gonna die, you know. But, yeah, we don't have quite the humidity here, but I'd just like to see a little bit of rain, man. We've just been too long with dry, and then we got the wind every day. It's 10 to 20 mile an hour wind, hot wind, so no fun. Booming in, just about S7 on that last transmission. Take care, John. Let me see if anybody else wants to make the contact while the path is open before I move out of here. Anybody want to talk to John on Low Pine while we got a path? No takers. Looks like you're off the hook, John. Thanks for being there. All right, Mike, are you with us?
I am with us. Good evening.
All right. Oh, don't let me I forgot Dean. Dean, 198. Sorry, old buddy. Oh, yeah, I don't know what we are out here. The air conditioner went off, so let's see what it reads. Yeah, it reads 90 here still, so no fun. Yeah, keep the wind in the heat. You know, I'm done with it. Give us a break here for a few days. Thanks for being there, Dean. Good to hear you again. You're a regular out here. All right, Dean. Thanks for being there. All right, Mike E., I'll turn it over to you.
All right, very good. KG6EXO for the Wednesday night Bozo Net. We're looking east towards the Colorado River. If you'd like to check into the Bozo Net, please come now. Well, good evening, Dave. W70JT, KG6EXO. Very good. Nice day here in Riverside. We had a high of 97. It's cooled down now to 87. I'm needing about another 10 degrees before I can open the house up. Oh, very good. Yeah, I saw you guys chatting online there. How about John? Is he around or is he still out of town? Yeah, very good. Well, we can always depend upon you, Dave. Thanks for stopping by and supporting the net and trying to round up a few guys for us. We always appreciate it. All right, Dave, 7-3. Have a good evening. Anybody else while we're looking in this direction? We're headed east from Delta Mike 13 near Riverside, KG6EXO for the Wednesday night BozoNet. .909. Good evening. How are you? Wow, good grief. 93. That's hardly cool. Wow, good grief. 109. That's I feel bad for just having 97. That it does. I hear you. Ed, thanks for stopping by and supporting the net. As always, we appreciate it, and we'll listen for you on Sunday. All right, anybody else while we're looking into the east, KG6EXO for the Wednesday night BozoNet. Well, I picked out two for you, Pat.
Yeah, I got him. 762, David. David, clean, good, strong audio tonight, by the way. And I heard Ed in there, too. No problem at all. What about old Bob? I wonder if he's around. If we haven't heard Bob in a few weeks.
Yeah, it seems like you had the power to work needles. It seems like the last few go-arounds I wasn't hearing him.
Give me his call. SQS or something? What is it?
He is K6SQA.
K6SQA down in Needles. You around this evening there, Bob? This is W6PMD. Bozo number 58, net control, looking your way. Looking towards Needles, or even anybody down in Bullhead City. Pat, RMJ, you around tonight, or Bob, K6SQA, we'll look in your direction. Swinging the antenna back and forth, looking for more check-ins in Arizona, W6PMD. All right, looking down towards Quartzsite in that direction, southern Arizona. Anybody want to check into the Wednesday night BozoNet? This is W6PMD, along with KG6EXO. We're both looking your direction. I don't hear a thing there, Mike.
Yeah, I'm with you, but then again, I have about 3 estimates of noise in that direction.
I don't have a lot of noise, but I don't have that preamp turned on either, which helps.
All right, KG6EXO also looking towards the east for the Wednesday night BozoNet. Anybody anywhere, if you'd like to check in, please come now. Yeah, nothing but static.
Well, Jim, let's put you on the payroll. See who you can round up over there in the Inland Empire, San Bernardino, Riverside area.
Be happy to, Pat. And the weather here has been terrible. It's still 93 degrees. Every day has been at least 100. So, yeah, like you said, that hot breeze in the afternoon. So, all right, this is Jim N6OVA here in beautiful downtown Loma Linda. We're looking for check-ins to BozoNet. Any station within the sound of my voice, if you'd like to check in, Bozo number, please.
Thought we might hear Eric.
Yeah, hopefully everybody's having a cool beer and just relaxing out of this heat. So, all right, this is K6EGG, Assistant Net Controller for BozoNet, Bozo 740. We're looking for check-ins. Bozo number, please. Well, Pat, it looks like you and Mike is swooping all up. Nothing heard. N6, okay.
Yeah, that could be. Let me go to my vertical here. All right, this W6PMD on the vertical up here in Delta Mike 13 between Lake Elsinore and the city of Paris. Looking for check-ins on the vertical. Anybody, anywhere.
I guess you can get me checked in there, Pat. Bozo number 12.
Yeah, David got you in there. You're good and strong off the vertical. Who else was in there with David? 664. I thought I heard you in there. Boy, you're a lot louder now. I don't know if you changed something on it, but your signal really came up. So, got you in there, Lewis.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I appreciate the work you all do.
All right, thanks for being there. You're another one of our regular guys. So, you know, if we had gold stars, we'd put them on the computer screen, but you know, they fall off. All right, take care. Thanks, Lewis. Who else we got? Working vertical now. This W6PMD. Anybody, anywhere? 68. Man, let me turn the volume down. Holy mackerel. I'm aimed right at you there, Mark.
Yeah, I'm on my vertical, so thought you were too, but yeah, maybe not. Anyway, just checking in real quick. Well, if I got a minute.
Well, that's on the beam right there, and you're at just about S9 on the beam and S7 without it. But, yeah, one of the loudest check-ins tonight, so you get a gold star, too.
I like gold.
How's the second job going? You busy tonight on the phone?
Yeah, pretty much been working since I clocked in, and this last one was kind of frustrating. He actually hung up on me. I guess I wasn't getting it done quick enough because he wasn't telling me the right thing, so not my bad.
Some people, you know, you try to help them out, and that's how they treat you.
Yeah, I'd rather have those, I guess, over the very arrogant, up in their own, whatever, lawyers and stuff that come in and call. They have, like, no sense of humor, nothing. They're just, like, way above us.
Well, those are the guys that drive the cars that don't have turn signals, too, right?
Yeah, because they never put that turn signal liquid in.
That's right, that blinker fluid. Well, it's pretty expensive, and they got more important things to spend the money on.
Well, yeah, their car, of course. Anyway, thank you there, Pat. Have a good evening. Have fun. 360CY. Going away.
All right, Mark, go away. Good to hear you out there. Who else we got? I'm on the beam antenna looking towards Las Vegas, actually, believe it or not. Anybody over in Las Vegas, Pahrump, can hear me, want to check into the BozoNet, give us a holler, give us your call sign. You know, Mike, we got to talk to Mark over there in K7LAS and talk him into checking in on Sunday nights and give him a time.
Yeah, for sure. And I keep forgetting to mention it to him the few times I've heard him in the past.
Yeah, I do too. And this would be a good time, 7:30, because we're, swinging around clockwise, and after we get done with Arizona, that's a good time as we're coming back to catch them.
I wonder if we could talk Surge into checking in.
I don't think that would ever happen. He probably don't have the power anyway. All right, back to the vertical. Who else we have wants to check into the Sunday night BozoNet? All right, anybody, anywhere want to check into the Sunday night BozoNet? This is W6PMD. Dave, you want to give a holler up and down South Orange County and down into San Diego? We already got Greg in there earlier.
Yeah, let me rotate around here and I'll take a holler down here towards San Diego. CQ San Diego, Tijuana Valley Center. This is Davis, KB6VAN, bozo number 12, assistant in control. If you'd like to check into the bozo net, please come out. Anybody down to San Diego area would like to check into the Wednesday edition of the bozo net, please come out.
All right. Well, I'm looking up the Central Valley up there. I can hear Mike up there, K6MYC, and I hear a couple of the fellas up the Central Valley. So if any of you guys are listening down towards Southern California, this is W6PMD net control. Looking up the Central Coast, up the Central Valley towards Fresno, Sacramento, anybody up that direction want to check into the Southern California edition to the Wednesday night bozo net, please come now. Well, even Mike faded away.
I think he stopped talking.
Oh, there he is. Well, got anybody else that wants to check in, or any new members, potential members that need the bozo number? All we need is your call sign. We'll have you say the oath over the air, and we'll issue you a number. We've got 4 numbers here, and the price is right. They're free, and no money down, no monthly payments, no monthly meetings.
Anybody in Long Beach, Forest, Powers, area want to check in to the Wednesday edition of the bozo net, please come out. Anybody anywhere? Well, we can't hear anything, Mike, because all we hear is you. K6NYC, KB6VAN, bozo number 12. All right, Mike, got you in there, number 47. Have a good week. Yeah, 73, Mike. All right, Pat, put Mike down.
Yeah, I heard Mike. Yeah, I heard him say he was calling down this way, but I don't think he heard me. But Mike, we got you on the list there, number 47.
Yep, got him checked in.
All right, anybody else? I'm looking up the Central Valley. Anybody up that direction want to check into the Southern California edition of the bozo net, please come now. How I'm out over in Marina Del Rey, Santa Monica. Where's Skip tonight? Haven't heard Skip yet. Well, he might be late if he gets here, but we got Joe over there and Larry and a couple other guys. Well, I guess we can talk about the weather.
Well, I don't know. It's pretty hot. What else can you say?
Well, hot and hot wind, which is no fun. That just dries everything out. You know, with our well going dry here about a week ago, I'm just now nursing it back to health again. I think we're going to try running the sprinklers tomorrow.
Yeah, I had my trees trimmed to the front yard, and of course now there's really hardly any shade, and my front yard is all brown.
Oh boy, yeah. Well, our grass is pretty much brown. I put the sprinkler on and ran it around a couple of my, I got a desert willow and another type of, like some sort of a desert type of willow. I can't remember the name of it, but now the grass, at least it perked up. I mean, within an hour or two, it got green and it looks nice, but just for the circle around the tree. We'll have to try the rest of it tomorrow. Wife's pretty upset, but we had a pipe break out in the front yard sometime Sunday night. It was a plastic water pipe, but it was under pressure as part of a drip system, and the fitting broke, so I pumped out water for, who knows, 6, 12, 18 hours down the driveway, ran my well dry.
Well, too bad there's not a way to put an alarm on something like that when in your water system, when it starts running over a certain amount of gallons, it sets off an alarm.
Yeah, I thought about that many times. That would be real handy. But, yeah, this just really ticked me off, man. The water ran probably 75 yards, for who knows how long. And, we didn't have any water hardly at all. You could just about get one toilet flushed, and then it would take 10 minutes before you could flush it again. And by the end of the afternoon, I could at least run the faucets and took a shower that night. But that was Monday. Here we're today, Wednesday. So I think it's perked back up. I've been testing it today and running drip lines and hoses at full throttle. So it's looking promising. But who knows how much water is underground and when's it going to dry up?
Yep, it's a shame that happens, and it's like the well that we used to be on here. When we first moved in here, we were on a private well system, and it's like $10 a month. You could turn the faucet on and let it run 24/7. But it was still only $10 a month. But it got too many nitrates in it, so the well went back to the owner, and we don't know what happened to what they did. If what they're doing with the water, or if they just capped it, or don't know what.
Wow, I've heard that story from other people too, seeing when they got like a neighborhood well that'll, furnish 10, 20 houses, and everybody supports it, and the water rate's really cheap, and something always happens. Either some new owner buys it and says no more, or well dries up, or, like they say, you got too many nitrates in it. That's not good.
Yeah, we had to go to Gardenville Water, and of course, once you go to the city water, your water rates are ridiculous.
Oh, don't I know it. Out here, the ready-to-serve charge, the emergency charge, I don't know, they got so many stupid charges on that bill. I was paying $80, $90 before I had one drop of water delivered to the property. And the water itself was usually only about, in the wintertime, I could get by with, $20, $30, $50 worth of water, but in the summertime, 5 times that, 10 times that.
Yeah, anyway, there's always something comes along, who knows, it was kind of a strange thing all of a sudden, that there was too many nitrates in it, I always wondered if that was hog malarkey or what.
Yeah, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? All right, let's see. I'm back on the vertical. Anybody anywhere want to check into the Wednesday night boson net? This is W6PMD along with KB6VAN, N70VA, and KG6EXO. All looking and listening in different directions for anybody anywhere. Boy, this might be a record slow night. We only got 21 check-ins so far.
Yeah, I've had the same luck on Thursday nights lately. Last couple 2-3 nets, it's been real slow.
You gotta wonder why. Too hot, people just don't want to get in the Radio Shack or something.
Yeah, it's probably because it's starting to cool down and they want to go outside and finish up their chores, and just I guess some people like the heat and they probably like to just sit out in the heat and drink beer.
Or they can't get out of the swimming pool. Yeah, their skin's too wrinkled. They slip on the steps.
Boy, last time I talked to John over in Havasu, he said that he probably can't even get in the pool. It's like 90 degrees, I think he said.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah, you need to throw buckets of ice in to enjoy your pool.
Yeah, that seems counterproductive. Might be worth it to throw up a shade over it, build some kind of overhang or something.
Yeah, we had our Doughboy, our above ground, sitting out there in the back. It had that blue liner in it, and we just used to use just good old plastic from Home Depot, the big old plastic sheets, and we just buy a chunk of that for like $30-40, even that much, and lay it on top of that pool for about 3 or 4 days and pull it off, and that water would be in the high 80s, and it would take it about 3 days to cool down, but man, the water would actually be steaming at night.
Yeah, it sounds more like a giant jacuzzi.
Yeah, it really was. I like it when it's about 82, 83 degrees. For me, that's the perfect temperature to go out there and just float around in. And, then when you get out of the pool, even in the summertime, if there's the slightest breeze, you get pretty chilly.
Yeah, I think I'd give anything right now to be chilly.
I got some canned chili in the old cupboard. We didn't hear George tonight either.
You'd want to sit in the house with me.
Say, we didn't hear George tonight either.
I remember him saying the last time we spoke it was just too warm in his garage in the afternoon.
Yeah, our garage faces east, so that's our cool down spot in the afternoon. We just go out there and sit in front of the garage. I moved my bird feeder out of the yard, put it over where the pipe broke, so clear out that section of the yard. Did catch the gopher in my garden, though. I finally set the traps 3 different times, and the third time was a charm. And man, this dude was a fat little guy too, and squeezed him to death. And I still got the one in the front yard that's right next to the driveway. He burrows right up to the concrete and then shoves all the dirt up on the driveway. And I haven't caught him yet.
Oh yeah, I love those traps. It's only a matter of time with the traps. You'll catch them. It's a game of odds.
Well, if you just leave an open hole, that would be easier. I know how to, poke the ground and dig it out, but I was hoping he'd just leave one of the tunnels open, and I got me some road flares and strike one off and stuff it in there and, give a little gas chamber activity.
Yeah, you got to go out there early in the morning. That's usually when I have success. If I go out at 5:30 or 6 and I see a fresh mound, usually you can dig them up pretty easily.
That's what I had to do in the garden area. I just finally dug around where the mounds were, and I found the tunnel. I mean, it was huge, going all the way across between the house and that planter ridge. That you have the guys come in with a machine and they pour that border, and man, you had a tunnel going all the way down right up next to the house. And picked off 3 tomato plants and let's see, 1 squash plant.
Yeah, I had the same thing by our squash. He totally pulled one under the ground, one small one, and about 3 weeks later, the other one, he just about killed it. Just now starting to come back, but it hasn't given me any zucchini yet.
Yeah, we got we got a refrigerator full of zucchini, the crookneck and the regular zucchini, and I've got some summer squash that's just starting to produce now too. So yeah, we got more than we can possibly eat, the two of us, so we're giving it away.
Well, I think we're just flapping our gums here. Does anybody want to check in, or if there's anybody that wants to be a new member, or we have some numbers to give away?
Jim, what about over in your neighborhood? You want to give another holler over there?
Holler. Let's see. Let me get back over that neck of the country here. Anybody, Los Angeles, Long Beach, down the 30s, Torrance, anybody, Los Angeles area would like to check in to the Wednesday edition of the Bozo Net. This is Vegas, KD60 and Bozo number 12. Please check in. If you don't have a number, you'd like a number, we have several to give out. Anybody, anywhere? Not hearing anything.
Well, Jim, do you want to give a holler over in your neighborhood if you're still with us?
All right, I'd be happy to. All right, we're looking for check-ins. Anybody just warming up their radio? Want to check in a little bit late to the Bozo Net? This is Bozo 740, Jim, N6OVA over here in Loma Linda. We're looking for check-ins to the Bozo Net. Bozo number, please.
Maybe we're getting bad press somewhere, you know?
I think it's just the weather. So, yeah. And, hey, Pat, do you know anybody, or Mike, do you know anybody, and David, you know anybody that does installations for mobile radios?
Well, I sure don't know anybody that does. I think those days are kind of long gone.
What kind of radio? Yeah, I was just, I had ordered myself a new radio, and I just had to get an antenna cable around and a battery cable around, so I could probably do it myself. I mean, I've done it in the past, but just wondering if anybody was doing that sort of thing. I guess I could go to, there's people that install custom car radios and things like that have that skill set, I would imagine.
So what kind of radio are you going to install?
I just ordered myself a new FTM 300, Yaesu, and figure I'm getting back to using the car again, and I have this car for 2.5 years now, and I got about less than 6,000 miles on it.
Wow, you don't want to wear that thing out, for crying out loud. I'm not familiar with the radio. Does that have a detachable faceplate on it?
Yeah, it's got a separate head. I don't, I have to take a look when I got it. I got a couple options in where I can install it, so it's not too big of a deal. But I just want to make sure I get a nice clean job and I'm able to take it out. not leave anything, when I'm ready to sell the car.
I did put one in my Subaru here about, 6 months ago. And, of course, just a mobile magnetic antenna, strung the wire across the roof rack and in the back door underneath the seat. And I laid the transmitter on the floor underneath the passenger seat. And all I had to do was fish a cable up next to the console and kind of go around the center console there a little bit, and I stuck the detachable head. I just used Velcro, sticky-sided zippy Velcro to hold on to the control head. The control head only weighs 6 ounces, 4 ounces maybe at the most. And then the power plug went into the center console. It's got a little cigarette lighter in there, so it actually turned out pretty good. It didn't take long to put it in at all, but usually the control head and hiding the wire is what gets a little tricky.
Yeah, Roger, yeah. The other thing, too, with the newer cars, you got to be careful if you're going to stick a drill through the firewall on the newer cars. You never know what's in between.
Well, you might be able to get away with a good old cigarette lighter socket, too. Those are usually 10, 15 amps.
Yeah, the one I got would run 180 watts, and the radio is at about 200 watts, so maybe a little bit more, maybe about 210 watts. So I'm a little bit hesitant about that. There also may be an open fuse on the fuse panel, inside the car, and that do it that way too. So I haven't really looked at it in depth in that. So it's a little bit hard too, with the new cars, they have the glass roofs. So you're not sticking a magnet up there.
Oh boy, yeah, you got some figuring to do there then. Well, good luck with that. Yeah, I don't know anybody that's doing any kind of mobile installation. Back in the 60s, everybody and his brother had a CB radio shop, and you go out there and wait in line to get your CB radio installed.
Oh yeah. And, I remember back in those days. There's still some of the custom shops, though, that are around that do amplifiers for radios and do big LEDs in cars, things like that. Put screens in cars. So they have that skill set for the wiring and mounting. It's just that, I want to make sure when I take it out, I'm not leaving any holes or anything, anything that can't be just plugged. So that's what I want to be careful of.
A friend of mine's got a place called the Audio Shop, and it's in Riverside. It's over, he backs up to the airport. He's on Arlington Avenue in one of those strip type places. He might be interested, and he's got a guy working for him that does a pretty good job. They changed out my stereo out of my dash, my old van a while back, and if you're interested, I'll give you his number. You can give him a call and see what he says.
Yeah, Roger, ready to copy. That's the Audio Shop in Riverside.
Yeah, let me go get his card. I'll be right back.
Is that an HF radio you're installing, Jim?
2-meter 440. So it's 144 and 440. The Yaesu FTM 300.
Yeah, did you say it puts out 200 watts?
No, it takes, no, it puts out 50 watts, but the input for it is a 15 amp fuse. So that's 200, on 13 volts, that's about 218 watts.
Okay, that makes more sense. I must have didn't catch the whole part of that one. I just installed one. Of course, my truck's 20 some odd years old, but I just put a new radio in there a month or two ago, and I was able to find holes in the firewall that were where maybe like a throttle cable went through or something of that nature, and I was able to poke the wires through there and then fish them underneath the carpet. to the center console.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look at it. Yeah, that may come from underneath it too. So there's a lot of options. I haven't really taken a hard look at it. The engines are small enough in the new cars where you got room to work with. You know, they're front wheel drive, so you have. I opened it up, to be quite honest, for the first time, and looked at it. There's plenty of room to work. It just didn't look like I didn't see anything right away for the firewall. So that's. I figured I'd just put it out there to see if anybody had anybody that they knew.
Well, if you want, I'll give you Alan's phone number here.
Okay. What's the name? You said Alan?
Yeah, Alan's his name, A-L-A-N, and it's called the Audio Shop, S-H-O-P-P-E. And the phone number is 951-687-0550.
All right, 915-687-0550.
Yeah, 951 area.
951, got it, Roger. Thank you. I'll give him a call. I'll wait a couple of days till I get it in, take a look at things, and make sure I know where I want things.
Well, he's a pretty good egg. You know, he's done a few jobs for me and vice versa, so he's a good guy.
Oh, good. I'll tell him he comes highly recommended.
Well, who else we got that wants to check in? We're just sitting there burning the last 5 minutes of the net. Anybody, anywhere? We have bozo numbers to hand out. Anybody want to check into the Wednesday night bozo net? It's the W6PMD in the group.
K6EGG, bozo number 3.
Wow. Okay. Well, we got number 3 in there, Ralph. I heard you. Hang on a second. Let me catch. Who are the other two stations?
Yeah, bozo 921 Temecula.
921 Temecula. Hang on. Who else we got? Well, let me go back and catch you, Ralph. 921 Temecula. Hang on, Ralph. Good to hear you this evening. How you doing?
Not pretty good. Just what kind of mode I look at.
Now, let me go back over to my beam. You're probably a little bit louder on the beam antenna here. We were just sitting there, wasting some time for the end of the net.
Yeah, okay. I was just wondering what kind of mode you put in your vehicle.
I put a Yaesu 7900.
Oh, okay. I put the FT756, 160 to 432 all mode. And I was on the new when I bought the car new. I had to do, please put these two heavy cables through the firewall for me, and they did it. So that was nice. So yeah, Velcro is what I use on my little control head. Stick it right up on the speedometer and right in front of me for the steering wheel. So I have to take my eye off the road. It works out great, Pat.
Yep, I like the Velcro. Worked on mine. I got it in the center console up underneath all the radio stuff. There's a spot there where you stick your keys or your wallet or something. That worked out pretty good too. So, yeah, I'm sure Jim will find something that'll work. You just have to find the locations first and then figure out how to get it there.
There you go. Okay. No, very good. Well, let's see. Kept any late check-ins there. Thanks for checking us in, and we'll see you tomorrow.
All right, Ralph, certainly I'll be there. All right, let me catch number 921. Ron, I'm not on the vertical. WA6AB, can you hear me on the beam? Well, Ron, let's try you on the vertical antenna. See if you can pick me up on the vertical there. WA6AB. You with me, Ron?
Roger, roger. Yep. Right here. WA6AB.
Okay, yeah, I went back to the vertical. Didn't want to lose you. How are things down in Awanga?
Another hot day. It's going to be hot all week, it looks like, but yeah, we'll survive.
That's it. Yeah, just keep cool and don't do too much work on the outside. Although I'm an outside guy, I go out even when it's 95 degrees, 100 degrees. It don't matter. I got to get out of the house, man. I can't just sit around in this house and watch TV, even in the heat. I was out there today just hiking around the property. Excuse me. Wife and I caught a flu bug here about a week ago, and we're trying to shake it right now. So I just feel a whole lot better when I get out in the fresh air.
Roger. Yeah, summer colds are son of a gun, so yeah, you'll beat it.
Well, hopefully we'll kick this thing in a few more days, so we'll see how it goes. Thanks for being there, Ron, and good to hear you again.
Roger. 73, you have a fine evening, and yeah, get better. WA6AB.
Thank you very much. All right, last call for the Bozo Net. Anybody, anywhere, last call for the Bozo Net. Well, nothing heard. With that said, we'll go ahead and shut her down. I think we had 23 total check-ins tonight. Pretty slow night. We usually have about 10 more. I want to thank David, KB6VAN, Mike, KG6EXO, and Dim, N6OVA, for your help and participation this evening. It does take a village to log everybody in sometimes. So the net is officially closed. So now we can talk about Mike. W6PMD.
Nice job.
Kilowatt 6
Echo Golf monitoring 144-270.
This is just not me. It's a quiet night here in Southern California for ham radio as a whole. So might be calling it a night here shortly here on the Greg K6EGG live stream if I don't hear too many people pop up here. Kind of a quiet night here. Excuse me, on frequency and ham radio as a whole. I was searching around the band on my scanner when I was not, when you didn't see my face on. I was listening to most of the BozoNet, but not too many check-ins. I think they only had 23 check-ins, where they normally have in the mid-30s. So once again, a quiet night here on ham radio, especially here in Southern California. I hope to see if anybody's on. Let's try it out right now.
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf monitoring 144 270. Anybody out here on frequency?
Like I said, very quiet night here in ham radio land, at least on 2 meter sideband here. I flipped around some of the repeaters and they're even kind of quiet. They had the normal nets going on, but I don't know. I don't know what people are doing right now. It's not being on ham radio, that's for sure. I mean, it is nice outside. I hope people are enjoying their lives, but hopefully things will pick up again here. I'm guessing when in the fall, when the weather gets a little cooler and stuff, people will be back inside. Maybe people that have ham shacks don't want to be in their warm garages as well. So I'm kind of lucky. I'm in an air-conditioned room with a fan above me. But anyways, this is Greg, K6EGG. I'm going to keep the stream going. I figure I'll go on our normal frequency here that we normally talk on at night since it's past 8 p.m. Give it a try. See if anybody's on. Kilowatt 6
Echo Golf monitoring 144 250 upper sideband. Anybody out there listening here on frequency? Quiet night on 2 meter sideband here in Southern California.
Yeah, it is quiet, isn't it? Anybody in the chat, jump in, say hi. Looks like there's 3 or 4 U's in there. Figures when I have some time off. I know the next 4 days I'll be working. Probably it won't be on. I might be on Sunday night. But definitely Thursday, Friday, Saturday will not. Maybe Sunday. And probably for sure on Monday, But I won't be on till the following Saturday. That's not true. I think I got a day game somewhere in there. Take a look here. Let's look at the Greg K6EGG schedule here. Hearing some wind noise there from my fan in my air-conditioned office. So, it looks like I have a day game on Thursday next week. And I have a day game on Saturday next week, and I'm off next Sunday. So anyways, this is Greg, K6EGG. We're just going to be monitoring and see if anybody pops up here on frequency, which I doubt, because it seems like a quiet night here. Thank you for watching. Loyal viewers here tonight, even though there's not much radio action. But if you want to go in the chat, jump in, say hi. Maybe I could do a Zoom or something tonight. See if I can get that thing working tonight. This is Greg, K6EGG. Alrighty, so I'm gonna take this box of me off, but I'm still gonna be listening. I'm gonna keep the stream going. I just don't want this camera out my face in case I pick my nose. It kind of gets nerve-wracking. I know this is weird. This actually isn't weird, but I hate having this camera on my face for an hour at a time. Anyways, I enjoy doing the stream. That's why I'm doing it. But not much is going on, and you're just going to sit here and watch me web surf. So not much to that right now. But I will be continuing listening on the stream on my computer. Or actually, I'll be listening on off my mixer as my computer is updating. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. All right. Hopefully this computer doesn't do the same thing. Anyways, I'm going to leave the stream going. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you are new. Not much going on tonight. Not much action here on the Greg K6EGG live stream. But I'm sure in the next week or two, when things get a little more happening here, when they start closing down our state again, more stuff will be happening. This is Greg K6EGG for the city of Chino.
K6KYB, K. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, five. K6KYB clear.
K6KYV. Is there anybody out there? K6KYV, last call. Is there anybody out there?
Oh, yes, nobody.
Hello?
Hello? Is that what you use, radio?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's hasn't been much activity out here. What's you do today?
Well, mostly I played with my friends. I did some computer homework and I watched some stuff. Yeah. Yeah, but I did ride my bicycle.
I don't know where everybody's at. I guess they, I don't know, maybe they try to do something else about outside. But I haven't seen much activity at all.
Yeah. I thought Keith and Fred would usually talk this way. I heard them before.
Oh, me and Fred? Yeah. Well, I don't know. Fred's going to be town.
Yeah. I don't hear them a lot on the calling frequency or sideband. No, I don't hear Fred that much.
Okay, see what now. Well, I just thought I'd tell you that. Answer the call. And, you know, I'm supposed to get that call when you get out of here to do that, all right?
This is Anthony, K6KYV.
Okay. All right, well, I'll let you know when you somebody else to talk to you. I'll take care of you.
73, have a good evening, K6KYV clear.
Hey, Alex, if you're still out there, this is Tony, KN6KYV. Thanks for talking to Anthony. Now we're reviewing it on the live stream. Right. Roger, 73, KN6KYV.
think I heard a Golf Hotel station. This is Kilo Oscar 6 November. Okay, copy. Juliet. I'm sorry. Kilo November 6, Juliet Hotel. Okay, very good. Kilo Mike 6, Juliet Hotel. The call sign here is Kilo Oscar 6 November. Name here is Gabe. Golf Alpha Bravo Echo. Yeah, not too bad. I was over on 2 meters FM on a repeater talking to somebody, so I thought I'd dial in the simplex frequency and see what was going on over here. Looks like it's being streamed on YouTube. It doesn't seem to be too much action here tonight. Back over to you. Yeah, I'm only putting out 80 watts, so it looks like I was hearing my voice on there. I had to turn the sound down. I didn't want to get any feedback going on or anything like that, or any type of distortion. But so you're not too far. You're north of me in Buena Park, right? All right, sounds good. Yeah, I'm running a 9700 here. Of course, that's, a lot of guys are running around here. But anyway, what you been up to? Have you been getting into any trouble? I saw that 40 meters was pretty good this evening. I didn't work any stations, though.
Those 705s are nice rigs. Disneyland has a repeater, and sometimes I hear a Mexican repeater coming in. I guess when that happens, the propagation is pretty good. I hear, some Spanish stations talking on it every now and then. But yeah, like I said, the 705 are really nice rigs. Have you ever talked with Don about the 705 W6BUO? Well, the grounding definitely helps, to some degree. Of course, it's debatable, just how good it increases it. But definitely having, your a nice ground plane and your coax grounded properly definitely helps. So, yeah, I've got for single sideband and 40 meters, I got an R8 in the back. And I got a grounding rod right at the base of the antenna, and then I ground the coax before it goes in the house. So it works. I mean, I can always do better, I guess, but I just get by with what I can here on the small lot that I've got, and the neighbors in the back who like to make sure that I'm complying with the city codes and all that stuff. KM6JHH is the case again. I didn't catch that last statement. Can you repeat that again, please? It's a general guideline. So what type of antennas do you use with that 705? Back over to you. Okay. So for 2 meters, actually I'm using a car antenna right now, because I have one of those Spanish tile roofs. I can't climb on it. It's a 2-story house. I don't want to climb on it. And, I really, even if I did, I couldn't go up there without cracking some of those tiles. So there's a vent pipe, a metal vent pipe that's just about 2 feet from the edge of the roof, so I'm able to put a ladder up there and then with some hose clamps attach a piece of copper tubing to the vent pipe, and then that goes up about 2 feet, and then I've got a diamond 7900 antenna, and then I've got a Hustler ground plane on it. And that actually looks pretty good. It's a 5 dB gain antenna, but rated from 6 or 8 or 10 or 12. That's what I'm working with now. So one of these days, maybe I'll put up something better, but those, if you get a good ground plane on those mobile antennas, they can work pretty good. Back over to you. Yep, that's for sure. On my car, I got an Escape, and the hatchback goes up and down, so I've got one of those diamond mounts, with the set screws. And that kind of digs in a little bit. Those set screws dig in a little bit to the metal. And if you provide a good ground, and I've got like a grounding wire going over from the hatchback door to the body of the car, so that works pretty good. Did you know that in Australia they call those little hex set screws, they call them grub screws? Well, it's like the set screws. Like on your antenna, you've got those little set screws that use a hex wrench for. Those little screws are called grub screws in Australia. Yeah, that's right. The Allen wrench. It's because, what a grub looks like, right? So I guess, those screws kind of look like a grub in some respects. So I thought that was pretty cute. Yep. All right. Hey, Chris. Hey, it was good. I think I may have talked to you a little bit in the past. But anyway, good to meet you up again on sideband. And let me just look over here. If looks like Greg isn't back yet. Oh, he might be coming back soon. But all right, girls. Anybody else out there want to jump in here? This is K6EGG in Cypress. Well, anyway, so I'm going to let it go. I'll probably get back up in maybe about half an hour or so. But hey, good to talk to you again, and we'll catch you next time there. Chris, K6EGG. K6 confirmed.
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring 144-250. Anybody out there in frequency by chance? This is Greg, K6EGG. Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring 144-250 upper sideband. try again here before I move over to FM. This is Greg K6EGG monitoring 144-250 upper sideband from the city of Chino, 2 miles north of the Chino airport. Anybody out there? I see that someone's watching the stream. It's not me. All right, this is Greg, K6EGG. I'm going to QSY to 146.520. Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring 146.520, city of Chino. Anybody on frequency? This is Greg, K6EGG. I'm going to QSY somewhere.
That is not one repeater I'm going to go on here.
To work, have to see how it goes.
Catalina repeater.
Flower Terry, HV. Thanks for joining us tonight. How you doing?
Hotel Victor, and really excited to sales work, and the traffic is definitely getting pre-COVID levels, so back to the slow and go on the commute, the transition, or the whatever around.
Hang tight, fellas. It's going to get locked down again.
Just sort of curious how many folks would like to upgrade their licenses. In fact, I've never seen a printout on what the percentages of, general or advanced, extra, whatever operators, as well as the basic license. So that's just sort of.
I guess the basic license is now tech.
But anyway, having a great day here. Business is picking up. Unfortunately, there is a worldwide shortage of steel, which is used to make coat hangers, which is one of the things I sell.
All right, I'm going to move on past this.
They are being rationed.
All right, scan.
What else?
Somebody's actually alive here too.
Italian.
Take a look and see what that is. No, I just put a Delta, and I just went to.
Yeah, somebody's stolen it.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, my dad back in the day when he was.
It's a pretty busy repeater. It's pretty much 24/7. This one is another one. This is why I have it on memory too. Oop. That one right there is pretty popular.
But then again, my pops, they stole his van. And so, yeah. Well, if I was younger, one of those early,
Let's listen to the input there.
60s, mid-60s, Econoline van. They were mid-engine basically, and you could throw a nice 289 in there, hypo 289. And I don't know, they just looked cool. I'm not a Ford guy really. I've only ever owned one Ford. It was a 59 Ford four-wheel drive pickup truck. But I liked those early Econoline vans. They were cool.
Yeah, I did the math the other day. And I guess overall,
Sounds like there's somebody trying to jam.
Family, my grandma, rest her soul, had something like 3 or 4.
I could probably talk to him on Simplex.
In her lifetime. My aunt had an Escort. My dad had a Granada and a Super Duty. I had a 150.
Should I jump in there, guys? Who's watching the stream now? All of a sudden, 3 people are watching.
Was like maybe a Chevy truck, a Plymouth van, and a Zuzu Trooper, and a Datsun King Cab, and that was.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring all kinds of different stuff tonight, since nobody's on the normal frequency that we're on. Kind of bored too.
Yeah, we've had a ton of cars.
Ooh.
My mom was funny. Let's see, my dad when he went into
some more here. I wonder if I can hit this to see if it's available. Yep, still coming in. This was another one. Guess it's not working anymore.
So, good on you. Yeah, I'm not sure
how
echo.
I don't know why the automatic gain here. Should be all fast. That's it.
I wish my wife was like that. Every time.
Essential stuff.
Try one more time here.
Vaccines, example comes to mind. Heck of a good idea to make that stuff here.
Try one more time before I go to bed here. This is
Greg, K6EGG, monitoring 144.250.
all right, so it's pretty dead tonight.
I figured I'd get out of her way and let her do that. I'll go in and whip up something real quick.
Sounds like somebody's trying to jam on that.
Go put the kids to bed. Thanks for the chat. Always a pleasure. We'll catch you down the road there. Have a good one, brother, and we'll talk at you later. KF6IRK, W6CDA 73. Good night, Mark.
Great. Good night, Mark. All right, Chris, man. Always a pleasure talking with you. So, all right, 73rd, KF6RK. Pleasure talking with you. So, all right, 73rd, KF6RK.
What the heck is that? Is that the... Some weird stuff going on that repeater. Why is it echoing? Anybody watching right now? I got 2 viewers right now. I got 4 likes. Nobody in the chat. Alex was actually, and David was there 3 hours ago. It's a weird echo. Wonder what that was.
Could you please stop duplication, please? Please stop duplication, please.
What is that? Anybody have any idea what's going on with this repeater? Why it's echoing like that? Huh. All right, there's my squeaky chair again. Ah, shoot. I'm never gonna get this right again. Whatever. Go on the wind system. It's quiet. What the heck? Just go on a wind system. See what happens. I haven't been on a repeater in a while, other than a D-Star. I haven't talked on an analog repeater in probably... I think the last time I talked on an analog repeater, I checked in... on a net on the Catalina repeater, and that was probably 5 years ago. And I think I talked on this wind system before that. I was on. They have a tech net on Friday nights, I believe. It's kind of weird. 20 over. Excuse me. Doesn't sound like that guy's here. Does the repeater still work? It's another one that's dead. It's dead repeater. I don't know what the deal is with that. Hey, that one works. You see this Lauren one here? Lauren, I believe he's the owner of Raycom Communications in Bellflower. I believe that's the city. Anyways, Lauren Marks actually is his name. He operated and owned a repair company. It's also sales, and they do rentals of Hilltop transmitter sites for two-way radios. Very good dude. Passed away maybe 6 years ago now. I worked with him on some entertainment shows where he used his two-way radios to interface with our communication systems in our television trucks. But he gave me all the frequencies for his repeaters. All of his repeaters are on the same frequency. And if you notice, it's Cactus. This is Lukens, Hacienda Heights, Heaps Peak, I think Santiago, maybe? This is the one by Santa Barbara. Palos Verdes, Sunset Ridge. That was it.
I think I got him.
It's Big Echo. The ISS.
Papa 8.
Papa 8. Where's Papa 8?
Lucan. Anyway,
Papa 8.
73. Talk to you later. K6 Zulu Golf Whiskey.
Zulu Golf Whiskey. Papa system. Saddleback. That's what the SAD was. I think Saddleback's up by Malibu. Is that correct? Someone please correct me.
K6 Zulu Golf Whiskey, K6EGG is K6UVT on Papa 13.
Do I have Papa 13 in here?
Can I have the call again, please?
Kilo Julia 6 Uniform Victor Tango.
I'm just about as bad as...
Okay, I'll just go by UVT. I'm hitting Papa 1 right now. Name is Barry here, and I'm the Sherman Oaks area, just on the just a little north of the road that's separates that from Valley Glen, where I'm physically located. Name here is Barry. Back to you.
I should probably put these in my memory. Papa 3 Santiago.
My name is Bob.
Not Papa Santiago 3.
Los Angeles area. Hear your early conversation with other gentlemen. You say you have A6A or A7A, and you try to open the Papa Copa download from the website. Have some issues, and I understand correct?
Yeah, that's correct. When you take the mic again, I'll take a look at what my note is.
Repeater action here. This is kind of like the new Win system, I guess. It's on 15 million different frequencies. Although I think it's what, $100? $100 for the Papa system. If I had my computer up, I could show you.
I can't find it. I thought I wrote it in the back of the listing here. It was something saying that there was an error in the version I was loading and something else.
All right. I've not talked on this one before. Most of these repeaters I haven't talked on. So let me go into... Looks like that's still happening. I wonder if this one was working now, because I heard they just fixed it. I guess not. Usually this repeater is pretty busy too. I should have this up a little further up. This should be memory 1. So what I do for my memories on my 9700, I usually put my, not necessarily my first choice of frequencies, but usually the busiest repeaters or the busiest channels I hear. And then after the repeaters, I have like the simplex channels or whatever else. So the lower the memory number is, the more user-based frequencies. So that way I have an idea, if I go further up the memory, there's less of a chance for me to hear something. I should probably move the Papa system up a little bit too. Keller should be probably number 1 in my eyes. Win system probably number 2. This is that Rogue Radio, whatever they call it, 435. Haven't heard much action on there in the last year or so. Catalina's pretty busy. It's pretty far for me. It's a good 60-mile hop over a lot of hills. Don't think I have the frequency or the tone for that anymore. I met a police officer, or actually it was a sheriff's department in LA, on a show I was working on. He gave me their info, but I think they've changed over. It's mainly just retired and active sheriff's department officers. Officers? Would they be officers? No, I don't know. Whatever. I'm getting tired.
Digits were 4-3 for the soft and the...
Okay, here's somebody in the background there. I think I hear somebody talking in the background. Do you guys?
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring.
All right, so I have 4 people watching right now, current viewers. I don't know if they're watching old stuff from this previous or what. Jump in, say hi in the chat. Would love to figure out who it is. Alex, is that you? Sandbagging? Curtis? Somebody in there. Now there's 2. And for you guys wondering, I probably won't be streaming till Sunday night, depending on my work schedule. Alright, so this pretty clearly nobody's out here.
To open the Copla, you download that and you are able to see the detail about the Copla.
So when you're saying CPS, you're actually talking about the database that opens up that shows me my channel zones and all that stuff.
Yes, we call it CPS. It's the program software to open up the Copla and to program the radio.
All right. I think I'm going to call it a night. Nobody's talking on the radio, and I just moved this camera. Such a pain in the butt. Who cares if that number's covered? I'm going to go off pretty soon. Not much happening on ham radio tonight here in Southern California, so can't really bring you too much. I didn't even make one contact today on ham radio. Not a one. But I hope when I come back on Sunday I do. Anyways, this is Greg K6EGG from the beautiful city of Chino. I would like to say thank you for watching, which was not a whole lot tonight. And I hope you come back when there's a lot more action going on, because we've had a few nights we had some cool stuff going on here. So anyways, you guys take care. I'll see you guys on Sunday evening. This is Greg, K6EGG.